Are you confused on where to start when choosing a clay bar? Today we're going over the topic of what is a clay bar, how to choose it, and how to use it. So in front of us we have a few different options for a clay bar. And first we'll go over what a clay bar is. It's basically a synthetic material that extracts embedded contaminants from the pores of the paint. Its sticky substance helps to safely remove anything that gives your paint that rough feel. And this is a necessary step in the detailing process right after you've washed the vehicle. Sometimes you've seen your vehicles, even though they're shiny and clean, they still feel rough. And that's all the embedded contamination and junk that gets stuck in the pores of the paint. And before you move on to your next step, whether it be paint correction or applying your favorite coatings, you want to make sure all that stuff is removed. This way you get the best finish overall. Because if you choose to polish your vehicle while it's still contaminated, it's going to clot the pad, it can give you improper results, and can actually damage your paintwork. Or if you're moving on to applying your favorite coatings like a ceramic, glaze, sealant, or wax combination, it's not going to bond or adhere as long as it should, and it's not going to last the way you want it to. So it's important to understand why clay bar is necessary, and also when to choose the right one. So in front of us we have a few options. To begin, we have the light clay bar. Now normally this is reserved for brand new vehicles or vehicles that are well maintained. The reason being that a new vehicle, even though it's brand new, it sits on the lot or it's been transported where it's subjected to all kinds of fallout and things that land on the surface of the vehicle, and it still gives you that rough feel. So even a brand new vehicle from the showroom can still use a clay bar treatment, and the light clay bar is the way to go. Next up we have the OG clay bar. Now this is the default whether you have any question about what clay bar to choose or if you're unsure of what level of decontamination you need. This is a tried and true way to remove all kinds of contamination from the pores of your paint without it causing any kind of marring or scratches on the surface of your vehicle. Now let's say that you can't remove all the contamination from the pores of your paint. This is when you reach for your medium clay bar. This is going to help remove stubborn contamination or even some water spots that have been on the surface long enough where it's starting to etch. And again, this is a necessary step whether you're going to be doing any type of paint correction or if you're going to apply your favorite coatings. Lastly, from our traditional clay bars, we have the heavy duty clay bar. And this is reserved for vehicles that are super neglected or maybe contamination you couldn't pull out using a medium, an OG, or a light clay bar. But this is going to precede polishing for sure because no matter how delicately you use it, it's still going to require polishing. And again, if your vehicle is that neglected, it probably needs a type of paint correction anyways. But this is, again, reserved for scenarios where your vehicle is super neglected or it's never been clay barred at all. And this is just going to help give you that beautiful finish and overall the best detailing experience. Now you may be asking yourself, what is the biggest difference between all these clay bars? And just to keep it simple, it breaks down to how sticky they are. So obviously, if you're unsure of which one to choose, we can't recommend more the light clay bar or the OG, and reserving the medium and the heavy for most professional detailers or vehicles that are super neglected. So real quickly, let's go over what a clay bar looks like and feels like, as well as how to use it. This is our OG clay bar inside of its clamshell. We'll just open it up. And we're going to start by tearing off a small piece because you wouldn't want to use the entire clay bar at once. If you're unfamiliar with clay bars, this is very sticky again, and if you drop it on the ground, it's going to collect all of the debris from the floor. And if you bring it back to your vehicle, it's going to scratch it very easily, so it's important to throw it away if you do drop it. But that's why we recommend just tearing off a small piece. You want to knead it up to about the size of 3 fingers, or covers about the palm of your hand. So we'll just knead this up into a small patty. And as you work it, you can make it more pliable, but it's very sticky, so it'll cling to your fingers. It'll cling to the surface of the vehicle, which is why it's important to use clay luber. This helps to prevent any kind of marring or damage to the paintwork. It helps the clay bar to glide safely across the surface. And if I didn't mention before, a clay bar can be used on basically anything that's gloss painted, shiny, or clear, meaning you can use it on your glass, chrome, your paintwork to remove any kind of roughness. And again, prepare it for the next step, which could be your paint correction or coating process. So you can see we've kneaded up into a small disc, covers about 3 or 4 fingers. And this is going to give us enough surface area so that we can decontaminate panel by panel very easily. And as we work, you're going to start to notice that it collects a lot of debris from the surface. That's its job, is to extract all that kind of grime. And then you want to roll it to a fresh side. This way you're not bringing that debris to a new surface where it could potentially damage the paintwork or cause any kind of scratches. Now again, if I were to drop this, it's going to collect all of the grime and debris from the floor, which could damage your paintwork, which is why it's very important not to drop it. But let's say you're new to detailing or you're looking for an alternative to clay bar. We have the clay block, which is a synthetic material that does the same job as a light OG clay bar. But in this scenario, you could drop it, rinse it off, and continue working, whereas the clay bar is going to collect all that kind of debris. Now this will cover more surface area, but at the same time, it doesn't contour to hard to reach areas like underneath door panels or on really extreme body lines. but it's still going to give you a great decontamination process, and it's still a great way to prepare your vehicle for polishing or applying any kind of coatings. Now that basically covers all of our clay essentials, but if you're looking for a turnkey solution that includes your clay bar, the clay luber, as well as any kind of drying material, or in the scenario of our complete clay system, this will give you everything you need to not only strip the vehicle of old glaze, sealant, and waxes, decontaminate it, but also protect it using butter wet wax. Now we also have the complete clay kit. This includes the clay luber, a professional grade microfiber towel, as well as 3 smaller OG clay bars, which is going to give you plenty of material to decontaminate several vehicles. I'm sure plenty of you are wondering how many cars can you use one clay bar on. As I mentioned before, you roll it and knead it until you can't find a fresh side. One clay bar can decontaminate several vehicles multiple times. So we frequently get asked how to use a clay bar and what are the proper steps. So just quickly, we'll go over it again. When you're using a clay bar, you want to make sure that you tear off just a small piece, knead that up into a patty, because if you do drop it, it's going to collect all the filth from the ground and you don't want to bring that back to your vehicle. Now also, people want to know how much pressure that they have to apply when using the clay bar. You want to use the weight of your hand, maybe just a little bit more pressure, and this is going to help safely remove anything from the pores of the paint without scratching it or marring it. If it does feel like the clay bar is getting stuck or it's streaking as you work, you want to make sure that you apply more luber. This is going to help it safely glide, because this not only adds the lubrication that it properly needs to prevent marring, but it's also cleansing away any of the debris that you're picking off. Now also, as you work, you're going to start to notice that the clay bar is getting filled with all that kind of contamination. You're going to have to check it frequently, but what you want to do is make sure that you're rolling it to a fresh side frequently. This way you're not bringing that contamination back to other parts of the vehicle, or again, where it could potentially mar the finish. Now, if you follow these steps, you're going to have the best experience and give your vehicle the best overall shine. But if there's anything that we may have missed or any of the questions you might have, be sure to drop them down in the comment section below. Again, you can use your clay bar or clay block on anything that's gloss painted, shiny, or clear. But if you're looking for an alternative, be sure to hit that subscribe and also turn on your notifications, because we have a product dropping on Wednesday that you're not going to want to miss. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in for today's video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can check out all these products on our website, chemicalguys.com, or your local detail garage, and we'll see you guys next time.